Ben, you've had one of the hardest strengths of schedule this year. Do you believe in the fantasy gods?
I do. I mean, I've made a couple, bad lineup decisions myself that could have made the matchups go a different way. So, I look at it where that's the schedule I'm playing, so my team's got to be ready.
Ben, do you believe in any god?
No, I don't.
Good. I hope Eric does. Coach, you've stayed relatively quiet this season. Obviously, your bad record may play a part, but as you get a year under your belt, plan on getting a little more interactive and maybe contact the commish for a league role.
Yeah, I'm open for a league role, definitely. I'm open to help out whatever way I can. It was tough for me at first, starting out 0-3. I thought I was going to not win one game, and, it's kind of hard to talk shit when your team sucks. So, I'm learning on the fly, and, I think it was good that I was called out by the Hong Kong Cavaliers. So that kind of put a fire under my ass,
and you beat me. You son of a bitch,
yeah,
you beat me.
I did.
And then you went on to lose a lot more games, Ben. You showed Matt that one game, and then not so much for the rest of them.
I know.
And how? Ben, you're playing solo this week. Brian, right here.
That's me.
Yeah.
And with a win, you could officially eliminate him from the playoffs.
Ooh.
So,
really?
How important is it for you to play the spoiler?
How dare you?
I had to ask.
Wow.
How dare you?
Wow. Well, that would be awesome.
So you would like being a spoiler?
I have no animosity towards Coach Brian.
Oh, of course not.
I have a fucking ton towards you. You're a dick, Ben. How dare you?
Breathe.
Sorry.
Ben, you're new to the league. You will grow one.
Okay. You don't grow an animosity. You grow animosity.
Well, I do like, I like Brian because he's a big Bruins fan. I'm a big Bruins fan myself, so.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, see, see?
You touched my heart. What can I say?
All right, so next, Ben, we do this Eric and Bob does this every week.
They'll never do it again.
Well, the next is the Enigma. All right, you've probably heard it. You want to do a little Enigma, Ben?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do a little Enigma.
Let's do it.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Gay porn, gay prostitution, and competitive eating. Go.
Anything?
What do you got?
What do you got, Ben?
Oh, wow. I honestly, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I got nothing.
I'm gonna take a stab at it. I'm gonna say something about gobbling cocks.
I figured something about giving or taking. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, it's a guess. What do you got? What's the answer, John?
The answer is careers for a former sword swallower. That one was submitted by the great Bub Neil Palucha.
Well, just make fun of Hong Kong every podcast, Palucha. I hate you!
Great job, Bub.
Hey,
Keep up
guys.
the good work.
I know we said this was going to
How's
be a one
Bubba
time.
doing? Where's Bubba tonight anyway? How's he doing?
He's with John's mom.
Yeah, he's with my mom. Whatever. He's my new peepaw, and I want to talk about it.
Yep.
All right, so let me just read this. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us, and thanks for using Tom Berkowitz Trucking for all your garbage needs. We think that you're a great addition to the league. I didn't write this. And good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Now, the Dynasty Podcast brings you an interactive and likely ridiculous segment what's borderline on actual legit media. Buckle Buckle up your fucking seatbelts for the Dynasty Podcast Interactive Segment.
Good.
All right, and now on the Tom Berkowitz Trucking Hotline, for all you Stern fans, we have Steve Brandano. If you know him, he's the associate producer of the show. He also hosts the intern show. Steve Brandano, hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Stevie.
Hey, Stevie.
How's it going, guys?
We're doing all right, man. We actually just slit our commissioner's throat, and we threw him in another room.
He's in the tub.
And we took over the podcast.
All right. This is usually how I get booked on shows. The guy in charge is not around, and then the other guys say, "Yeah, we'll have you on."
But did they slit his throat though, Stevie? Because how many shows have done that?
No, that's just you guys. That's just you guys.
We're wacky. We're one of those crazy guys.
We're pioneers.
So, like I said, if you guys didn't know, Steve works on the Howard Stern Show. I guess for the non-fans, why don't you let them know kind of what you do for the show? Maybe like give us a little breakdown of what you do during the day.
Okay, just for Howard shows Monday through Wednesday. So during Howard shows, I'm working the listener line. So all the wackos that call in, they talk to me. And the cool part about that is that there's a one-way instant message system to Howard on my computer. So I'm just putting up jokes during the show, and a lot of the writers in the back office, they come up, give stuff to me to put up. So it's really involved during his show, which is the best part of it. And then I do research on some guests for Will, that's one of our producers. And then we've got a bunch of other shows on Howard 101 that I work on for Thursday and Friday and stuff, including the intern show. So that's, basically it. There's a lot of weird other stuff that you got to do, but that's the gist of it.
That sounds wicked boring.
It's not boring at all. It's not boring at all.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that one. So have you? I remember at one point Antonio Pierce of the Giants, linebacker. I think he was like an intern for a day or something like that. Were you able to talk to him, interact with him?
I did talk with him a lot. It was really cool, and it was after he had beat my beloved Patriots in the Super Bowl. And despite that, hearing a dude talk about playing in the Super Bowl was very, very cool. And just hearing what he had to say about not even about the game, it was more about like being there and some of the stuff about coffee. It was just cool. He was really a cool guy, and it was fun to talk with him. But do you have a specific question about him, or?
What's that?
Do you have a specific question about him?
Oh God, you put me on the spot there.
Well, actually, Stevie, wasn't he with Plaxico Burress when he shot himself in that club?
I don't know if he was or if he wasn't. I didn't ask him.
Well, I just put it out there,
that.
so now he was. To everybody on the internet, he was.
Okay. He seemed like a very bright guy, and a guy that wouldn't be carrying a gun in his sweatpants or hanging around with a guy that would. But I don't know, they're teammates, so maybe. But I did not get any kind of gangster impression from him.
Oh, you don't have to be a gangster. I mean, John's has a gun in his sweatpants right now. So.
There it is.
Okay.
Oh boy, put that book. All right. So also, the cool segment that has to do with fantasy football is that you are in a league with Matthew Berry of ESPN. Is that correct?
I'd like to look at it as Matthew Berry is in a league with me.
Yeah.
There you go, Stevie.
But yes, that is correct. The talented Mr. Roto is a part of our fantasy league.
Who else is in that league?
It's a bunch of the guys from the back office. I think highest profile is Gary Bubba Booey is in the league. And then John Hine, the host of the wrap-up show, Jason, Will, and myself, who are producers, J.D. Harmeyer, Scott Salem, and then Ben Bardo and David Height are guys that work on Howard's tapes team. I think that's it. I don't think I missed anybody. I think that's everybody. 10-man league.
So Steve, what's it like to actually be in a league with Matthew Berry? Is he really good in the league? Does he do a lot of tinkering with his team? What's he like as a manager?
All right, first you have to know I should not really be commenting on anybody's fantasy football approach